Your officials for this contest, appointed by the British Boxing Board of Control, the timekeeper, Mr. Bob Edgeworth, the referee, Mr. Mickey Mann from Leeds.
So this is the championship held in the past by the likes of Lloyd Hannigan, John H. Tracy, Colin Jones, Peter Waterman, who brother of the famous actor Dennis Waterman, among past holders, and the great Ted Kid Lewis going way back. 10.5 stone division. Big chance then for Leushing, who's looked good in recent fights, particularly when he beat Michael Smythe in an eliminator in 3 rounds. 12 rounds for the British Welterweight Championship. Saunders in the red and white, well, kind of skirt, isn't it? And the red and black stripes of Kevin Leushing from Beckenham. A north-south battle and an eagerly awaited fight within the trade. Good right hand from Leushing, and Saunders is down. The first time Leushing lands. He goes down again, Mickey Van. Up he goes. The count goes to 8. Leushing, breakthrough straight away. What a sensational beginning, Glenn.
Yes, it was a really wonderful right-hand punch. Very straight. Caught Saunders right on the chin, and he went down heavily. And Saunders is in trouble now.
Hit with the left hooks. 2 of them got home. And Saunders in his first defence. What a worrying start. What an anxious start for him. He's felt the power of this fellow Leushing, who's a real hitter, and he's got him going again with the clubbing left. There was a right hand as well. Leushing might get this job done in double quick time.
Saunders has got to use his jab, but be careful of the right hand. He's got to try and land a decent punch on Leushing. Leushing must be flowing with confidence now.
Another left hook. And if Leushing was feeling any nerves in his first really big night, they'll have settled straight away. Leushing himself was down 3 times the last time they met in 1994 at Ebbw Vale. What a different start this time, and there's another sharp right hand from Kevin Leushing. He's trying to draw Saunders into him and counter-punch him. Left hook again, Saunders looking to land his own big punches, and there's another right hand! Same punch again, and the same result. Saunders on the floor. Big trouble for the champion.
He just can't get out of the way of the right hand.
And a left hook, 3rd knockdown of the round. How much more will Mickey Van let this go? There's still under 50 seconds around that to go in this round. Saunders, if the 3 knockdown rule was in operation, would be out of there by now, and I don't think he's going to get through this now. Leushing, he's caught with a right hand himself, and he seemed to touch down to me. But no, says Mickey Van, there's no count. What a dramatic start to this fight.
Well, that was a good punch from Saunders there. The left hand caught Leushing on the chin, and I'm sure it's hurt him.
Well, Leushing, there's been 1 or 2 question marks about his chin in the past, remember, too. Surely Saunders can't come back from all of this in the opening round, can he? Saunders down 3 times. Leushing, well, was that a knockdown or not? We'll check at the end of the round. We think it might have been. Well, you don't get rounds coming much more dramatic than that.
But unbelievable first round. And that looked a good punch from Saunders. But just give him a little bit of time, because Leushing was doing so well and he couldn't miss with the right hand. That is the punch normally that it will look to hit a southpaw with, and he landed it. His timing was perfect.
Let's have a look back at this. Here's the best right hand.
Is just standing in front of me, just picks his point right on the chin, then he goes down quite heavily on the seat of his pants, Saunders. But a beautifully timed punch from Leushing.
That's the second one.
The second knockdown, again a similar punch. Saunders just waiting, not really doing anything, just standing in front of Leushing, and a good right hand. And the 3rd knockdown was when Leushing just changed it there, caught him with a left hook that time, and he went down again. But he was really finding his feet, unsteady, and that was a hard round for Saunders.
Well, Saunders did come back at the end of the round, and it looked as if Leushing might have been a bit lucky to get away with not having a count scored against him. Second round.
Yes, it was noticeable at the end of the round after the knockdown from Leushing. Now, he did go a little bit more defensive then.
Again, the counter right from Leushing. He was telling me last week that these may be his tactics to draw Saunders into him and then counter. Like that, there it is again, right hand, and he just cannot hold these punches. Chris Saunders, he's down for the 4th time. Mickey Van looks at him very, very closely. Leushing is so close to becoming British Welterweight champion. Left, right, right again. It's got him going here. Mickey Van looking at a left, countering left, and down goes Leushing. Goodness me. Everybody is on their feet around this York Hall. This is amazing stuff.
Yeah, Saunders found a big punch there when he was most in trouble, and Leushing coming back again.
2 heavy hitters, but 2 punchers who sometimes can be hit and hurt themselves, and you're seeing that here.
Yes, and both men really loading up for their punches.
As if it mattered, a cut under the right eye for Saunders amid all his other troubles here.
Every time Saunders goes to lead with his southpaw jab, Leushing just snakes out the right hand, and it catches him every time.
He's watched the films. The moment Saunders won the championship, Leushing was saying, I shall beat him inside 2 rounds. This is round 2. Can he make good that threat? There he goes again. Right and then a left, both finding the target. He looks razor sharp here, Leushing.
Yes, again, when Saunders tries to lead, Leushing has the answer with that right-hand counter.
But all hope is not lost for Saunders, because he's had Leushing down as well.
But Saunders looking very heavy-legged, very flat-footed. Obviously, he's trying to get a bit of power in his own punches, but when he tries to lead, Leushing's there with the right hand.
The cause is not completely lost, though, for Saunders, you feel. You could expect another knockdown almost any second with these 2. It's that kind of fight. And this one has really got the pulses racing around this York Hall. Saunders shakes his head as if to say not to hurt with the right hand. I think Leushing knows better by now. Leushing trying to cover up. There goes the bell to end yet another very eventful round. To an amazing fight here for the British Welterweight Championship. Kevin Leushing has had Chris Saunders down 4 times. That was the latest of them.
Yes, and Saunders must be wondering how he gets to Leushing, because every time he tries, he gets caught with that right hand. But he came back well there. He changed tactics. Leushing was coming at him, and then Saunders did the countering and landed with a good punch.
If you're losing count, Leushing has been on the floor twice and Saunders 4 times so far. This is round 3. Leushing in the red and black trunks, if you still need the identification. The man from Beckenham in Kent. Saunders from Barnsley. You just wonder what is about to happen next here. Right hand gets home from Saunders. He's got off the floor to win before.
Saunders now has to try and get close to Leushing.
There's a left hook on the counter. And Saunders goes down for the 5th time. This is a dynamite puncher, this Kevin Leushing. A right hand. Big punches, and I think he's going to be stopped. He is in the 3rd round. Kevin The Look Leushing is the British Welterweight champion. Look at his emotion. It's all over for poor, disconsolate, desolate Chris Saunders. But what a fight that was while it lasted.
A fantastic fight. Both big punches were thrown, but Saunders just couldn't get close to Leushing without getting hit. He tried to get in there, he tried to use his jab, but Leushing was just so sharp, and every time Saunders made the move to get close, he got caught with that right hand, and that really was the key punch. It is the one that you would go to throw against the southpaw, but Leushing had it timed to perfection.
He avenges his defeat of 2 years ago Duke McKenzie hugs him in the corner. Paddy Byrne there as well. Mickey Van lifts his arm, and these are moments that he will never, ever forget as long as he lives and whatever he does in boxing. The first big triumph. 5 times Saunders was on the floor. Leushing down twice himself. And just have a look at these closing stages again now.
Yes, Saunders tries to get close, just caught with his hands down there with that quick left hook. He was razor sharp tonight, Kevin Leushing. Every time Saunders came in, he was caught with good punches. And this the finish. Saunders just walking in to good shots here. His legs have gone there, the knees are wobbled. And Mickey Van looks for a spot and dives in there. But an excellent performance from Kevin Leushing. He was very, very sharp tonight.
Well, must be something about that air in Tenerife for the training. Let's hope it has the same effect on Frank Bruno when he fights Mike Tyson and Nigel Penn against Sugar Boy Malinga. Saunders is upset it stopped. I think he felt he still had a chance in the fight, but how many more knockdowns could he really be allowed to suffer? And he really had him going. I think Mickey Van was dead right, wasn't he?
Yes, I think he was right. The legs had gone. He was reeling all over the place, and it was a well-timed stoppage.
Now on his shorts, Leushing, he's got the words April Ruby down the side there somewhere on the other side. That's his little baby girl. He hasn't seen her for 6 weeks, and he also has NSPCC written there. He says he had a very hard childhood, and he donates money every month to help that particular charity. There it is, look, NSPCC on the right and April Ruby on the other side. By direct debit, he gives money to the NSPCC. That's one of the little boxing stories you don't hear about. This man, nice man, is the British welterweight champion. Look what it means to him. Look at the emotion. If a picture tells 1,000 words.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 67 seconds of the third round, the referee has stopped the contest. Chris Saunders in no position to continue. The winner and new welterweight champion of Great Britain, Kevin Leushing.
Well, when he first started out, there was a lot of hype about him, and frankly, Glenn and I were not too impressed, were we, early in his career, but he's really come on very, very strongly.
So he said that the defeat could have been the best thing that happened to him, and I think it could have been. I think he's really knuckled down to some hard work now, and he's starting to look the finished object.
Well, he's got the look, if I can use this nickname, of a champion now.